Hi everyone, my name is Amy, and along with my teammates Megan, Christian, Paulina, we will be presenting a rebranding of Kettle brand potato chips to the Chinese market. We decided to rebrand Kettle brand potato chips as Toi Toi, which translates to crispy in Chinese. Without further ado, let's head into a bit of background information about the brand itself. So Kettle brand potato chips, now rebranded as Toi Toi, specializes in kettle-cooked potato chips. The brand was founded in 1978 in Salem, Oregon, and had first sold chips out of the founder's van. They have a variety of flavors and use high-quality natural ingredients for their chips. The brand also works with local farms in sourcing all-natural, high-quality potatoes. As for Toi Toi's brand story, we had developed a story surrounding a monster named Now Now from the city who was on the search for a snack that could satisfy his crunch and taste buds. Now Now had tried many snacks but remained disappointed. He was on a search for a very long time until one day he had stumbled upon Toi Toi. For the first time in many years, Now Now had found the perfect snack he had longed for. Next, we will be discussing the brand mission. Toi Toi has always tried to provide a crispy, crunchy, and flavorful snack for all to enjoy. We make our potato chips with thick-cut slices of all-natural potatoes sourced from local farms. We aim for each bag of Toi Toi kettle-cooked potato chips to provide a delicious experience for all to enjoy and hope to satisfy the crunch you crave. Following the brand mission, we have Toi Toi's brand direction. To tie in with the brand story surrounding a monster, we went with a direction along the lines of Fear the Crunch. This reflects not only the noise you would hear when biting into a chip, but also the loudness of a monster's roar. As for Toi Toi's assets, there are several, however the most important asset would be the crunchiness and crispiness of Toi Toi's potato chips. They have a unique hard crunch that no other brand has and are made of thick-cut potato slices cooked through a unique process, contributing to the chip's crunchiness. Other assets include the wide variety of flavors, Toi Toi being made of high-quality natural ingredients, and their chips being made of potatoes sourced from local farms. Next, we will be moving on to our customer profiles. First, we have Kim Tang, who is 38 years old. She enjoys hosting social gatherings and relies on finger foods, making Toi Toi a recurring hit at her parties. Second, we have Hu Zhao, who is 9 years old. He often eats Toi Toi as a snack after school and enjoys eating crunchy snacks. His stress and worries disappear when he eats Toi Toi potato chips. Next is Alam Lee, who is 23 years old. She is a university student with a very busy schedule. She gets Toi Toi at vending machines during her breaks and also eats Toi Toi potato chips while studying. Lastly, we have Chris Yang, who is 27 years old and is currently on a business trip in China. He likes snacking on Toi Toi back home, where it is known as Kettle brand potato chips. He normally enjoys the sea salt flavor, but was very eager to try out Toi Toi's char siu flavor. I'll now be passing it off to Paulina, who will continue the next set of slides, starting with competition.
Our competition consists of two American brands, Lay's and Boulder Canyon. Lay's is one of our biggest competitors as it has expanded to China and has a kettle-cooked option. On the other hand, Boulder Canyon has limited flavors and has not yet expanded internationally. Our other two competitors are Miss Vickie's and Pan Pan potato chips. Miss Vickie's is another American brand that has not yet expanded internationally and has limited flavors. Pan Pan is another one of our top competitors as they are a Chinese brand but have thin potato chips similar to Lay's or Pringles' texture. Toi Toi is more domestic to the Chinese market and more pleasurable compared to our competitors. Toi Toi is positioned more towards pleasure than value as it is a more enjoyable experience due to its exciting crunchiness. Also, Toi Toi is positioned as more domestic because it is more well known in the Chinese market compared to the smaller American brands. We were inspired by the lively and abstracted look of Monsters Inc.'s end credits pictured at the top left. The characters in the middle were the perfect inspiration for our brand's mascot as they exerted a balanced amount of playful yet monstrous feel. For our logo, we chose to create a potato chip shape that looks like it's been bitten into by a monster with sharp teeth to highlight the crunch. The typeface we used, Tencent type Dao Dao J, has a handwritten and somewhat blocky but legible look that matches well with our playful and vibrant theme. Our tagline Monster Crunch communicates our main asset being the intense crunchiness of our chips while calling back to our mascot Now Now, which is the name we chose for our monster because it means noisy in Chinese. Our color palette consists of vibrant colors to represent the lively theme of our brand. The names of these colors signify the different aspects a part of our brand's story. Finally, here is Now Now, our monster who eats Tui Tui for its satisfying crunch that can even match the loudness and intensity of a monster like him.
Each flavor of Choi Choi features a different scenery of Now Now in his apartment enjoying the chips. We chose flavors Lotus, Hoisin, and Char Siu. The packaging is meant to jump off the shelves and catch the attention of consumers through its bold colors and loud shapes. You can tell the chips are crunchy and full of explosive flavor just through its visual language.
With Tui Tui's art direction, advertisements allowed us to further explore the powerful crunch that the brand boasts. These include Now Now eating the chips that lead to powerful shockwaves in his apartment, a close-up profile shot of him taking a single bite that breaks into little pieces, 2 billboards that illustrate a close-up, frontal view of the crunch, and finally, a magazine ad that shows only the teeth, elaborating on the crunch concept at its core. We believe that the brand's fun, playful direction can bind itself with other forms of deliverables like these face masks that come in 3 different color variations. Rebranding Kettle for the Chinese market did not come without its issues. The original packaging did not emphasize on the crunch enough as the selling point since it relied on its ingredients. What we ended up doing was creating a mascot that had sharp teeth and an appetite for all things crunchy. This mascot would ultimately prove to be a viable addition in communicating how loud and powerful the crunch is. We also incorporated this monster in the modern world in order to be more relatable. Thank you all for listening. We hope that you've enjoyed this presentation.